All right, so this is my informative presentation, which is gonna be about SIUE Boxing Club. Like, if you guys get have any interest in boxing and or just maybe general knowing how to defend yourself, this is a presentation about the SIUE Boxing Club that you could take a chance to join. Okay, got you. And first, you have to ask yourself this question, right? Like, do you know how to defend yourself, like, physically? Right? Like, if somebody come at you, wow, right? Punch that, like, like, you have to, like, be sociable, but, like, you have to act like you are not you a kind of person like people cannot mess with you, like, but be sociable and know how to box, know how to defend yourself physically. Gonna give you that mentality, so it's gonna boost your confidence. And joining a boxing club at SIUE is a great chance to gain it. All right, so there are gonna be 3 points in my representation about the club. So first, what the club have to offer, right? And the second, how to join and how to take part in the club. And the last gonna be the purpose of the club, right? So first, what does the club have to offer, right? So last semester we got we got 2 sessions per week, so which is on Wednesday 4 p.m. to 6, and Friday from 6 p.m. to 8. But this semester, like as I were informed, like there only 1 session from Friday to 6 to 8 p.m. So if you guys want to join, yeah, give it a shout out. And so when did you guys join the club? So what you gonna do there, right? Probably not like punching people in the face, yeah, being that, right? So first we're gonna do like warm up. So in our session we gotta get 3 phases. The first phase, which is gonna be warm up, right? You know how to stretch, how to relax yourself, how to take punches, right? Basically our warm up gonna consist of first gonna be jogging. The second gonna be footwork drilling, and the third one gonna be calisthenic, which is like push up, jumping jack, whatever, man. I hate that thing. Yeah. And the second part gonna be like the technical part, gonna be focused on drilling, right? So for example, the president gonna come up with new technique, which is like weaving, bobbing, pivoting, right? So you gotta learn that thing when you are drilling with other people, which is your partner. So that is the drilling part, like just focus on technique and the application of the new skill. And the third one gonna be sparring, probably everybody like favorite part, right? Just go and spar with other people, like we don't care, but most of the sparring of the club is gonna be light sparring, just make contact, focus on timing and gain practical experience in combat. So if you are interested, so how do you guys join and take part in the club, right? So first thing gonna be how to join the club. Basically you just need to show up when a session is there, right? So and when you showing up, like you don't need to bring your own gear. So the campus recreation department offer you like gloves or hand gloves. So if you need one at the counter. And the second part, when you join the club, like for the first time, you have to sign a waiver. That is a must, because according to SIUE campus recreation F&Q, so each member of the club must complete a new waiver form. Waiver or available in the club sport office. You completed waiver need to be submitted to I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's the Elisa's Masaji. But the real purpose of the waiver is to prevent the club, the studio from any unexpected accident, like that could happen in the club. You know, like when somebody punch you, your teeth broken off or something, or your eye got bruised. Basically, it's a thing based on your altitude. So the club want to operate like, although that thing could happen like during like the time the club take part in. So another common clause in martial art waiver is an assumption of risk clause. This clause gives the martial arts studio an affirmative defense in a lawsuit. It allows the studio to argue that the student assumed the risk of the injury, right? Because when you sign the waiver, you know that like, oh, I'm signing for a boxing club, I'm probably gonna get hit in the face. So yeah, I already assume this gonna happen. So if that happen and in an unexpected way, I won't have the right to sue a lawsuit against the club, right? So, and the second part is to know how. The second part is how to take part in the club. So basically, just respect order. That's it. According to my personal experience, I used to spar with a guy who keep talking bad word, and I really that's really got on my nerve, and I just punch him right in the face with all my might. That's it. Like, you have to give respect to earn respect. That's how everything works, especially in an martial art like environment. And the last one gonna be, and to support this, I have a real good point from Max Holloway, which is the UFC champion, the former UFC champion. When you get this direct quote from him in an interview, when you get to a certain level, you just feel like, what is this contact for? We only save contact for the big day, right? You don't want to like dig your heart out whenever you like go sparring, like in a long time, like with that frequency, you know, like if you got punched in the face many times just for training without any like without any like big purpose, like getting the belt or something, basically like left alone, let most of us just like here for getting fit, learn how to defend yourself, just not to getting punched in the face, right? So that's the only thing that you need to know. Like, just be respectful, and you come with a mentality of learning, not winning. And the last part gonna be, what is the purpose of the club? And according to SIUE Sport Club Overview, college club sport as SIUE offers students a unique and valuable opportunity to engage sport and activity, to be a part in a community of like-minded individuals. And this program provides an inclusive and supportive environment for students to pursue their interests and passion in sport and physical fitness, also gaining important life skill, right? So I accidentally I have talked to like a club participant, which is also a good friend of mine. Her name is Coco, and she said that she have lost like over like 20 pounds since she participate in the club, because like everybody there push her to be a better version of herself, and you cannot like walk like effectively with that all of that weight on your body, right? You have to stay bouncy, stay light, and explosive, which is like really push people to a better version of themselves. So in conclusion, SIUE Boxing Club is an accessible organization for everybody, aiming to gain practical self-defense skill or getting fit. On top of that, is build a community of martial art enthusiasts to sharpening skill and spreading knowledge to others. And there's a quote that I really like from the Dalai Lama. Like, in case you guys don't know, the Dalai Lama is he basically like a living Buddha. Like, he got enlightened, and he basically represents the embodiment of Buddha. And he said that share knowledge, that's a way to achieve immortality, right? When I punch, it's not only a punch. It's the time. This is how I perform like my time got in training. I used to train at Texas, and my coach pointed out like how shitty my punch is, and now I have to fix it, right? Basically, my coach still there in my punch when I'm punching. Okay, that's it.